when you are waking up despising waking up? What are you doing? Hello, my citizens of the world. I'm Yes or No, and I am trying to build a life in which I love every single day that I'm alive. Damn, I always knew she was living in fantasy land. No, but basically I realized that since I was like 10 years old or something, I've been engaging in a habit that makes me hate the exact moment that I wake up.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better.
I set an alarm clock. And so 2 Wednesdays ago, I basically had an epiphany after snoozing my alarm clock for more than an hour.
Okay, so my alarm went off at 7 this morning. I kept pressing the snooze until 8 o'clock. Now it's 8:50. I'm convinced that maybe alarm clocks aren't so great for us. So you know what? I always say this. I always say, screw society. They don't know what's right. You gotta work to make yourself live a different type of life. And so I'm turning off my alarm clock today. I'm gonna let my body tell me what it needs. And I'm gonna try and live my life like that for a week. So let's do it. That's nice. That is nice.
But yeah, basically I wasn't doing anything crazy to ensure that I'd wake up on time. I would fall asleep between 11 to 12 and I'd wake up, around 7 to 8 each morning. I have a window, so that helped wake me up naturally.
Okay, first day, no alarm clock. Still feel really groggy. I feel really tired, like I just want to lay here. I don't know, it might also be because I had really bad dreams about my exes. They were just not good. Day 1, it's a test, we'll have to see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it took me until 8:20 to actually get off the bed today. So that is an improvement over yesterday. Woo! Alright, so far so good on this challenge. Let's hope it goes better tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Oh, the angles on this bed are terrible. Anywho, it's 7:30. It's Saturday. I keep having terrible dreams. Last night it was about the Joker. I keep waking up groggy, so maybe alarms don't get rid of that, or maybe I'm getting it out of my system. Yeah, I think I fell asleep at like 12 or something, so 12 to 7:30. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Fell back asleep, now it's 9 o'clock. Feel much more rested. Had a dream about Avatar being underwater, and also a dream about losing control of a car. Alright, it's 7:10 on a Sunday. I woke up naturally. You hear the fridge in the background? That made an appearance in my dream. It was like this really loud, obnoxious fan in my dream. Been having a lot of dreams I can remember. Like almost every single night I remember my dreams. I wonder if that's related to natural wake-ups. Anywho, I wake up tired regardless, but maybe not as tired as with an alarm. Can't tell. More data needed. I wake up once at like 7 and I'm super tired, and so then my body falls asleep for another hour or 2. Today I woke up at 6:55, passed out again. Now it's 8:30. Why is my body doing this to me? Makes no sense.
What I definitely did not expect was the fact that in the beginning, what was happening was I was waking up once, exhausted, and then I'd go back to bed. And it's the same thing. I'm like, what? Isn't your body supposed to know how much sleep you should need? But what I'm guessing was probably happening there was I was waking up between sleep cycles. So my body would have been okay to get up, but me being like kind of tired, I was like, yeah. Let's just take the second part of that sleep cycle. Please, sir, may I have another?
But I can definitely say, so I'm waking up with less fogginess in my mind.
For as long as I can remember, I have had sleep inertia, like really bad sleep inertia. And for those of you who don't know what that is, basically it's when the adenosine in your brain, which is what makes you feel sleepy, it's still attached to the receptors in your brain. And because you jolt yourself out of sleep immediately, your body hasn't gotten to naturally decouple the adenosine from the receptors in order to make you feel more awake. And so you're like rising from the dead in the morning, basically in a state of grogginess, like the ghost of Frankenstein passes, inhabited your body, and you can't shake out of it for about a good 1 to 2 hours later. I just thought this was a normal thing, right? Because this is what I have woken up with every single morning for the last 17 years. It's not normal, right? Never confuse habitual for normal.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. So I woke up at 7:10 today. Yeah, it's like I don't have the weird fog over my head anymore, but it's like I wake up just like deeply, deeply comfortable and don't want to get up.
Why the fudge have I been waking myself up out of my peaceful Snow White slumber with an alarm clock when my body has learned how to naturally adapt itself over thousands of years to figure out what is the exact right amount of sleep for my body? Why am I screwing with that? Why are we screwing with that? Baby shark, do. This is why we're messing with our bodies! Basically, an alarm clock is a seriously effective tool at getting us to get up, right? And so that helps us coordinate better on time, get to our jobs, be more productive. But it's funny, so I took this master class about sleep, and basically it was talking about how vital sleep is to our overall health and well-being, right? Sleep is the time at which we consolidate all our thoughts, and our deep REM sleep is when we are figuring out problems we've had from the days before. Right? And when you start messing with that sleep, you are not only messing with your ability of your mind to process information better, but you're also messing with your immune system and your body's overall ability to repair itself. Right? And this isn't some kind of new fad. This is your biology. The new fad is the alarm clocks. Right? And so it's interesting, for the last year or so, I've been trying to force myself out of bed every morning at 7 a.m. just so that I could be more productive and fit more into my days. But it's like when you don't even enjoy the first moment of your day, when you are waking up despising waking up, what are you doing? I've heard someone say, and maybe it was Jordan Peterson or so, but they said like the things you do every day, that's what your life is made of. Right? If you don't enjoy the day-to-day, you don't enjoy your life.
Egads, I didn't film this morning. Yeah, woke up around 8 in the morning. So that concludes a week full of experiments. I wake up between 7 and 8 pretty much every single morning. And then we'll talk about it back in the normal talk.
And I've been doing it ever since. It's been like 4 days since after the experiment, and I have not reset an alarm. And I get it, a lot of you guys are gonna say that this is just like purely unrealistic, right? We have jobs to go to, we have to wake up at 7, we have to wake up at 6, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Those are very valid reasons to set an alarm, like it's a great tool. In life though, you have trade-offs. And so if what you want to do is that job, then yeah, it will require you to wake up with an alarm clock. And so it's just about weighing what you want those trade-offs to be. And for me, I feel like I just want to wake up every day feeling refreshed, and I want to do the things that are best for my body. And if that means not conforming to the standard ideals of like work-life situation, then that's the trade-off I'm willing to make. But I don't think I'll always do that, right? Like if I want to go on a great like Antarctica adventure expedition that will take me 4 months and I'll be sleeping only 5 hours in the morning, then like, yeah, sure, maybe I'll want alarm clocks for like that period of my life, right? But I always like to try and make my default mode as healthy as possible. And so what's more default mode than being inside during COVID? This has been my story of getting woke. If you would like to get woke to my Patreon, please donate down below. Or get woke to my other videos by watching them. You guys are like, I don't think yes or no's using that word correctly. Okay, bye.